Alright fellas, I feel as though I have a little bit of a responsibility to explain to you the purpose of these videos. Based off some of the comments that you guys have been writing, it seems as though a lot of you treat the bulk as an excuse to just eat as many calories as possible and get fat. Our goal with these videos is to maximize muscle gain, but to limit fat gain. Let me give you a little bit of a science breakdown as to how we're going to do that. With these items at Taco Bell, we're trying to get the most protein out of them while also limiting the amount of fats and carbs. The higher percentage of protein, that means that it's going to be able to help you with muscle growth. And the reason I do percentages rather than just your grams is because if something is really good with macros, you could just buy a couple of them and it would do even better. For example, a cheesecake has a lot of protein in it, but you're also getting an extraordinary amount of fats and carbs. Whereas a chicken breast is really low in fats and carbs, but it has a lot of protein. They may have the same amount in grams, but one is obviously preferred. The cheesecake, of course. We have now arrived at our destination. I have an online order for Maximus. Now don't get me wrong, carbs and fats are not the enemy here. You're gonna need excess calories in order to put on more weight. But with almost all fast food, you're getting way more fats and carbs than you really need. And so without further ado, let's get into it. Prior to filming this video, I actually asked you guys on social medias what your favorite items were. And so we're gonna break down the top 10 that you all gave me. The Doritos Locos Tacos. Truly the crown jewel of a gamer's diet. The Doritos Locos Tacos was basically my go-to all throughout high school. According to the Taco Bell website, you're getting about 170 calories and 8 grams of protein. This means all in all, you're getting about 19% of your calories from protein, which is already doing a lot better than McDonald's. But this is gonna be a lot more intense of a tier list than McDonald's. The Doritos Locos Tacos is gonna go in C tier. I actually had never heard of this one before. This is the chicken chipotle melt. It is not a beauty to look at. Sure is beautiful in my mouth though, whatever that means. Holy cow, it sure is beautiful according to the macros. Chicken chipotle melt. This is actually really delicious. The chicken chipotle melt comes in at 190 calories. It's got a whopping 12 grams of protein. It's 25% of your calories from protein. That is astonishing for fast food. Chicken chipotle melt is a powerful item, and it's a cheap item. It's on the value menu. I can't help myself but to put the chicken chipotle melt into A tier. Let's reach into the mystery box. Unlike McDonald's, they don't label these, which is not very cool. I believe what we got here is the beef soft taco. Money shot. You get what you pay for. It's pretty mid. The beef soft taco has about 180 calories and 9 grams of protein. This equates to roughly 20% of your calories from protein. It's pretty mid-tier tasting. It's also pretty cheap. For this reason, the beef soft taco is B tier. Up next we have Burrito Supreme. This is actually chicken flavor. That is actually really yummy. I am tasting a lot of sauce though, and not a whole lot of chicken. And the macros speak to that as well. The Burrito Chicken Supreme comes in at about 370 calories. With 19 grams of protein, this is about 21% of your calories coming from protein. This is a little bit of a step up from the beef soft taco, but not enough to put it in A tier. Burrito Chicken Supreme is B tier. All right guys, we're gonna take a brief intermission. Turns out they actually screwed up a lot of my order. And on top of that, there is a nice little hair in this burrito, which is awesome. This is exactly what I have come to expect from Taco Bell. All right, so I went inside and I sorted out the issue. And in true kind Christmas fashion, they gave me 2 coupons for free tacos, which is totally worth the hair. The hair is honestly extra protein. But let's get back to business. The beefy 5-layer burrito. You could almost convince me this is 6 layers with how yummy it is. Really, there's only 1 layer that matters. Here it lays on the macrometer. Your beefy 5-layer burrito is 490 calories. With 18 grams of protein, that is an atrocious 15% of your calories coming from protein. This may have 5 layers, but we're gonna throw it right into the bottom layer, F tier. The Chicken Power Bowl. This one's interesting because this is advertised as their high protein item. But really it just looks like a bunch of rice and then cheese. It's seasoned chicken, nothing super special. Your Power Bowl chicken comes in at a whopping 460 calories. 26 grams of protein equates to roughly 23% of your calorie come from protein, which is actually pretty good. But spoiler alert, not the best. Power Bowl chicken is A tier. A highly suggested item indeed, the Chicken Chalupa Supreme. That bread is doing wonders. I can see why you guys like this one so much. Honestly, I really wish it stacked up more in terms of macros, but sadly it doesn't. This was probably my favorite tasting so far. Got about 340 calories, 16 grams of protein, you're weighing in at around 19% protein, which is not terrible in terms of fast food, but in terms of Taco Bell macros, that's a C tier. The true greatest contender in terms of macros at Taco Bell is something you might not expect. It's the soft chicken taco. Shocking revelation to be sure, the soft chicken taco is your best macros. Your soft chicken taco is 160 calories with 12 grams of protein. That's 30% of your calories coming from protein. That's the highest we've had so far. It's honestly astonishing that they don't market it that way. Maybe if they stopped putting hair in my food, they would have a little bit of extra resources in order to market this taco better. Soft chicken tacos S tier, 30%. You can't do better. Well, you probably can, but for Taco Bell, you can't do better. This one is pretty much always a safe bet. It's the fan favorite of 12-year-olds all around the world. It's a chicken quesadilla. You can't go wrong. Yum, yum, yum. They're putting some sort of spice in here that's actually really good. I didn't expect it. Chicken quesadilla, pretty basic item, pretty basic macros. Fun fact, on the website, the chicken quesadilla has the same amount of protein as the steak quesadilla. How they came to that conclusion, I have no idea. 520 calories, 26 grams of protein, it's 20% protein. About as middle of the road as you can find. It's a B tier. Look at how kind this is. Because they messed up my order, they gave me some Cinna Twists. Too bad these are going to get me nowhere near the 405 bench I need by the end of this year. Ladies and gentlemen, behold your most requested item, the Crunch Wrap Supreme. I can tell why this was heavily suggested. Also, to think that this is going to line up in the macros is pure delusion. I just essentially took a bite and it was straight cheese and mayo. I don't even know if they put meat in it. They honestly could have not. I would not be surprised. Crunch Wrap Supreme. 540 calories, 16 grams of protein, 12% protein. That's garbage. It is tasty. That is it for the Taco Bell bulking tier list. I'm going to give a breakdown of each category, and then I'm going to tell you what my personal favorite was. S tier items, or the soft chicken taco, consists of 30% protein. Anything in A tier is roughly 24% protein. Anything in B tier, roughly 20% protein. Anything in C tier is about 19% protein, and anything in F tier is roughly 14% protein. This is how it stacks up compared to McDonald's. You can see that Taco Bell actually has quite a bit better macros than McDizzle. My personal favorite that I'll probably get if I ever go to Taco Bell again had to be the chicken chipotle melt. That thing was yummy, and it didn't have a hair in it. Let me know your thoughts. If I missed anything, feel free to comment it below, and let me know what restaurant you want me to do next for the bulking tier list.